Okay. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. So this is basically OP revision session. So we are going to discuss, we are going to revise the concept, and then we'll solve mock test question. Okay. And if you have any doubt regarding the any SQL part, so you can just ask it. Okay. So how many of you have attempted the mock test? Okay. Great. So yeah. So first, let's quickly revise the concept and let's see, and then we'll solve the questions. Okay. So if you observe the mock test, there are total 7 questions from SQL, and then we have 2 questions for Python database connectivity, right? So all the 7 questions are mandatory, and then we have 2 questions for uh, Python database connectivity, and out of which you have to solve any one. Okay, so solve means you have to get any one correct. Okay, so this is regarding the OP pattern.
So
Okay.
there is two option for the second part, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So
So,
you have
to
to
get full marks in the Python DB part, do we have to solve both of them or only one?
only one. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have one query.
Huh?
So regarding the database connectivity,
Huh?
do we need to remember the password, port number, or all those things, or how?
No, no. You can see the mock test, right? So that will be given to you. So whatever is given in the mock test, right? You can see the
Okay.
question. So I guess it is mentioned or not. It's not given.
Uh, I've not attempted those mock tests. Yeah.
No, no. Just a second. Let me check. I guess yeah. In the first question, it is present. The second number, like question number 9, it is not present. So in the first question, you can see. Okay, let me share my screen. Just a second.
Sir,
Yes. Yeah, so you can see this you are going to get, right? So you have to use this connection string, but make sure that you put the comma in between, okay? Because here you cannot copy paste the code in the editor, so you have to type this one. And while typing, make sure you don't uh, put
So where
any
to
up.
put the comma? Where is the comma?
So database equals to this, then comma, then user equals to this, then comma, password equals to this, comma, like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we'll discuss few questions also. Then we'll see how to proceed. Because if you observe, almost 90% of the code will remain same in both the question. Only just the changes will be according to the requirement in the question. So whatever given to you, so that will only get a change. But rest of the code will remain same.
Sir, one more thing.
Huh?
Do we only need to practice the select thing only, or also the deletion and update also?
No, no. Only select queries are there.
Okay.
If you observe all the 7 questions,
Yes, yes.
so
That is why
select
I'm
queries.
asking.
Okay. So first we'll try to understand the schema here. So if you observe, there are 3 schemas: LIS, FLIS, and eShop. Okay, all the 3 database schemas we have given to you. So you can see the resources from instructor. Where is that? Yeah. In this particular folder, you can see all the 3 database. So university is also there, but it will not be in the OP. So data set, you can see eShop, FLIS, and LIS. Okay. So the schema diagram will be given to you. You can see the schema diagram. Okay. Okay, so this will be given to you in the question. You can see like that, and based on that you can answer the query. Okay, so let's try to
So in the
first.
OPP also given,
Sorry.
the OPP also the resources given, the
Yes,
schema.
yes, you can see the mock test along with the question. The schema is there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So similar, same thing there will be there in
Okay.
the mock OPE as well. So first we are going to practice on PG admin, and then we'll go to portal. Okay.
Sir, one generic question.
Huh?
From where do we get the password of these data sets?
Password is not required. You can simply download this data set, and you can restore in your database, like you can install it. You can load the database here in the PG
Sir, I'm
admin.
talking. Sir, I'm talking about if not about OPP. If you want to connect through Python any of these data sets, FLIS or LIS.
Okay. So if you want to connect in your local using your local system, then you have to install the PostgreSQL in your system. Like if you have installed the PG admin, then the user will be a Postgres, and whatever the password you have set while installing the database, that will be your password. Okay, so first you need to install the database,
Actually,
and
sir, I
then
don't remember. So can I review it? Can I
then you
see it?
can use that.
What?
Okay, so you don't remember that password, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I don't know. Do we have a forward option here? No, I guess. So the thing is, you have to again reinstall that this
Okay.
PostgreSQL, yeah. Or you
No
can try
problem.
with a different version here. Instead of 14, you can download 15, 16 like that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Sir,
can
we
say I
were
already have a LIS database. Yes.
Sir, no need to install it separately for this OPE, sir. Because in other courses, we'll be having other sources like Collab, something like that. But for this course, I think the OP page is enough for running our course, no, sir.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
during
Even I
yeah,
felt
for
like
OP it is not required this PG admin. Okay, in the portal only you can run the query. But for practice purpose, we are using this PG admin at the
Ah,
moment.
fine.
Okay.
Sir, it was told that the exam is on 7th, but so I think I got the meeting link for 6th. Is that
Yeah, 6th on 7th. Both the days we have exam. So there
okay,
are
sir.
two slots. Yeah.
Got it.
So
Okay,
the
one
timing was
question.
Huh?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Can I?
okay. Yes, please. Please.
Yeah. I got a question that during this OPP, can I use this PG admin? Sorry,
No,
this
no.
Postgres? Nothing like that.
No, no, only the edit portal only. If you go out of the tab, you will get a pop-up like that,
Okay.
right?
Some portion of Python is also there, right? So can I use that other
No, no, we have to use
nothing
editor only
audit
editor.
editor?
Yeah,
Okay, fine,
on the portal itself. Yeah.
perfect.
Sorry to disturb, but
Uh,
can I request for slot change for OPP?
no, that I'm not sure. You can just email to support team. Okay, so that thing is managed by support team, so you can just email to them. If it is possible, then they can do the
Okay,
changes. Yeah.
okay, sir.
Okay. So you can see I have already restored few database LIS, and then you can see FLIS, then eShop. So first we'll discuss about LIS database, right? So if you observe, let me create the schema here. So once you right click on the database name, you can see ER diagram for database. Right? So it will generate the ER diagram for database. So we have 10 tables, I guess, in the LIS DB. So you can see on the left side schema, and we have a different, you can see table section. So we have a 10 tables you can see, and the schema is also there, right? So if you observe the mock test pattern, right? So first three question is on easier side. The next three question is basically medium level. And question number 7 is basically on the higher difficulty side, right? So this same pattern will be there in this term also. Okay, so first you will see about, yeah. So is this visible? This faculty, department, student.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So see, if suppose if I want to view a data from a student table, right? So I can simply go for a select command here. Where's the editor here? Okay, so if I want to view a data from any table, so select star from that particular table name. Let's say, for example, student. That's it. I will execute that, and I will get the data for that particular table here. Okay. Now, this is basically entire data from a table. If I want to filter, then I will go for a where clause here, and then I can put the condition here. So if I want to filter this particular output based on some condition, let's say, for example, I just want the student information of department code CS only. If you observe, we have other department as well, ME, EE, MCL like that. But I want the information of a student from CS department only. So what I will do, I will put the condition where department code equals to CS. Okay, so department underscore code equals to CS here. That's it. And I can execute this one. So this will get filtered based on this particular condition, right? So if in the question, if we ask for find out the names of the student who is from CS department and date of birth is or born after this particular date, right? So you have to use date of birth in that particular case. Or let's say, for example, if we want to find out the name of a student, name of the female student from CS department. So in that case, we have to use two conditions here. Department code equals to CS and gender equals to female here. So we can put multiple condition inside the where clause here, right? So we use the where clause to filter the output here. Okay. So and we can add multiple condition by using and or clause here. Okay. Anyone any doubt how we can filter the output?
No, sir, I have a doubt. Like, is the format of the date is given in the question, or we
No.
have to remember this format?
You don't need to remember. You can just run this particular query, select star from that particular table name. You can see the format here, right? In
Okay.
the portal also you can see the data.
Okay.
Once
Okay.
you, yeah. Okay, so first
So
1 hour we'll spend on the PG admin, then we'll go to a portal. We'll solve questions on that portal. Okay, we'll see.
So
Sir,
what's the by mistake I'm mentioning var twice in the first line.
Sorry, can you repeat?
So by mistake, if I insert var twice in the first line, I think it will be causing an error.
Yeah, so you can just select this particular code and then you can execute this one. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
If you simply execute this one, the entire both the lines will get executed, but that will throw an error. So whatever the code you want to execute in this particular editor, you can simply select that like this. Even if I just select star from student, so that will give me output for that particular query here, like that. Okay.
Sir, a simple question, sir. I forgot if we.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I forgot if we when we have to suppose if we have to compare greater than 5, do we have to put the 5 in quotes?
No. It depends on the data type we are using. So if you observe here, we have numeric. If it's numeric or integer, then we don't have to put a quotation here, right? Quote. Okay. Only for string, for this varchar and this data type, we have to put the quotation. Let's say, for example, I want to find out the name of a student who born after 1st April 2002. So 1st April is basically 104, right? So date of birth greater than in colon we have to put. So you can see the format here, right? DD, that is 2002. Then we have this 04 and hyphen 01. Okay. So it depends on database version. Sorry, it depends on the Postgres version we are going to use.
So single colon or double colon will do the same thing, or is there?
No, single quotation only.
Okay, single.
Yeah. So if I execute this one, you can see we are going to get the output based on the particular required condition here, right? If I put this in this particular manner also 01, then 04, and then 2002 here, see, it will also execute. It will also give the output here, right? So by default, database will understand, okay, this is basically in this particular format, DD, MM, YYY format. So you can follow any format. You can also put the, instead of hyphen, you can also put this particular slash, that is also fine. So this should also work. Yeah, you can see here. But the best way, just follow this particular pattern here, YYY, MM, DD. Okay, because it depends on database version we are going to use. So best way is to just follow this particular pattern, what is there inside the table. That's it.
So,
Huh?
so if we are seeing for the April, then why are you writing DOB is greater than,
Sorry.
it should be greater than equal to, right?
Greater than equals to, yes, correct.
So one more query.
Huh.
If I want a message to the college for some query, in which email account I will message?
Okay, you can email to support team, support@study.iitm.ac.in.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so you can use this greater than equal to symbol here, right? Like that.
So what about the numeric only date and varchar you said?
Yeah, so here this is basically date data type. You can see here date. So we have to use the quotation here. If you want, if you observe previously, we have applied the condition based on department code and gender, right? That is basically what, again, where can character data type you can see. So we have to put the quotation here. But if, for example, mobile number is numeric, right? If you observe, then a book issue, in that number of books will be a integer thing,
Yeah.
right? So in that case, we just need to put, let's say, for example, I want to find out the name of a student whose mobile number is this one. So mobile underscore number equals to, we don't need to put quotation, just this particular number. Let's say, for example, I will copy paste, that's it. Okay. So you can see we are going to get the required information about that student. So it depends on the data type. Numeric, integer, we don't need to use quotation here. Okay, simple like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And one important command is basically a like operator. Okay, anyone tell me what is like operator?
It's for
Sir, when
matching
we
the
use
strings.
percentage or underscore to match strings.
It's a string matching operator, we can say. In that we use underscore or percentage, right? What is underscore here?
Single wildcard.
Yeah.
A single character, sir.
So this will take only single character, right? So this will take only single character. That's
Sir,
it.
will this work for string matching only, or we can match mobile numbers like integers also?
No, only for string here. You cannot match with the mobile number. If you want to do that, then first you have to convert this into a string, and then you can perform this string matching. Okay, that also you can do.
Sir, can you show that?
Okay, we'll show. First, we'll discuss about this underscore and this percentage, right? So underscore will take only a single character. What about percentage?
A zero to
A
anything.
group of character. Group of characters.
Group of
Characters.
Zero to
so
any
if I
number of
say-
characters. Zero or anything.
Yeah, any number of character we can
Yeah.
say. Any number of characters. Any number of characters, including space as well, right?
Sir,
And
why
you
have
say-
you written underscore or percentage?
No, here we have two like operator, underscore and like or percentage. So we are using two operator here, underscore or percentage, right? So underscore is basically this will take only single character. Percentage will try to match with any number of characters here. Okay, like this.
Correct.
So if I want to find out the name of the, okay, I want to find out all the names of the student who start with V. First name start with V. So what should I write here? Select star from student. Then first name start with V. How we can use the like operator here? Yes.
B, where
Student first name, then
first name is
Name
equal to
like-
call
Like,
codes.
like,
Like,
yeah, here we have to use like operator, not equal to here, right? So like
like D percentage.
starting with V, so V, then percentage. Because
V
starting
percentage.
V, we want to start with V, and then any number of characters can be there. So that's it. So if I execute this one, so I will get all the information of student whose first name start with V, we can say. If I say information of a student whose name ends with A, in that case,
Percentage A.
percentage A, right? So last character must be A, and then that's it. Okay. What about I want to find out the name of a student whose third character is basically A?
Percentage underscore
underscore B percentage.
A
Underscore A or
Yeah,
percentage.
percentage.
Yeah, because I want to ensure that third character must be A. It means what? First two character will be underscore, then A, and then doesn't matter how many characters are there. Let's see, do we have any name like that or not? Yeah, we have Ajay, Shankar, Pramad like that. Okay. So if we give any condition, right? So you must be able to.
Sir, how to write if we want to find where the from the last third character is A?
Last third character is A, right?
From the last.
So you can put percent, then A, and then two underscore like that.
Okay.
Okay. So this will make sure we have what? Last third character as A here, you can see, right? Okay. If I say
So-
I want, yes.
So when I tried to run this one, I'm not getting the output. I'm just getting the headers like student name, roll number.
No, you must have like see what attribute you have put here, right? It will try to match this one like that.
But sir, I mean, I'm getting these two options: execute script and execute query. So which one I have to click on?
This
F5.
F5, you can say execute a refresh button, right? This button. Let me select this particular query and then you can execute this one. Okay. So first see what I'm discussing in this session, then you can try. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So this is about the like operator. If we ask any condition, you should be able to write down the required condition here. Let's say, for example, I want to find out the name of a student whose first name don't start with V. So first name don't start with V, not start with
Not
V,
like.
which.
Not like.
So in that case, do we have not like operator? Let's see V percentage, right? So not like V percentage. Let's see. Yeah, you can see we'll get the name of a student whose first name not start with V here like that. Okay. So this is how we can use the like operator. Any doubt in percentage and underscore here or like operator?
So how to
No, sir.
convert from numerical to varchar or char?
Okay, so for that we can use the cast function here. Okay, so cast, I guess we have discussed or not. So I need to use this one as varchar, I guess, and then I can use the like operator. Let me just check here. So this is basically what 90%. Let's see. Uh, Start with 90 only, which ends with some other number. Let's say 9 here. Let's see. Yeah, this works. So you can put a colon then varchar. So we are converting this mobile number to a data type now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Sir, how will we know if the data type is integer or normal varchar?
So that you can see in the schema itself, right? So if you look at the schema diagram, I guess we have specified in that only in the schema diagram, varchar or date or integer.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah. So if
for example, if you want to convert into integers, just like what you showed for the this thing. So what is that? I mean, colon and int will work.
See, we cannot convert integer. We
I'll
cannot
give
convert string to integer.
I'll give you an example. In the date case, you have got a year part also, right? If I
Okay.
need to remove that year date and then convert it to integer, there's one sample question also available in this in the Python database connectivity. So I had seen that. So in that case, I think integer will work. I believe colon and integer.
Okay, so in what do you want to do here? Like,
when you put that integer, if the date is already it's not an integer, then it will directly convert it to an integer, I believe.
we'll see. We'll copy this equals to.
I'm not sure. I just forget that to come, and that's the reason I just. No, here in this case, first of all, you have to extract that.
Okay, so we are extracting the year, day, and date. That you are saying,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
Then we can do that. Okay, so there is something called extract year, date.
Correct. So there is one question like that in that.
So I guess we have to extract a function there.
Correct.
So
first of all, you need to extract that, and then
yeah,
then
because the output of extract, I guess it's an integer. Then we can do like that. So if I say date dot extract, right? Or what's the extract function here, I guess?
Yeah, extract is available. I'm not sure about that command part basically. So
extract function is there. Let's say I guess I need to extract year or day. So year from, I guess, let me try this, from DOB equals to 2002. Let's see whether this works. It working? Let's try 2003. Yeah, you can see. So you can use extract function here. If you want to extract year, you can specify year. If you want month, then you can specify month. If you want day, you can specify day, I guess. Month will work, day I will check.
Yeah, so this extracted one will not be an integer basically. So we
No,
need to
this is
convert it.
basically an integer here.
Okay.
Yeah, so output of this extract function, I guess it's an integer value here.
But in that particular question, we need to input an integer basically. So,
Okay.
I was trying my level best to convert into that. Then I finally found it using this colon.
I guess
double
it's
colon.
a Python database connectivity question, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. In that, we are using different function to extract the year. Python function we can use.
How are you converting to integer? I could not follow. Please explain.
Yeah. So this extract function is clear. How we can use extract function to get month, year, or day from the date of birth?
Yeah, matlab how to do the from the date, it's clear.
Sir, please explain it again.
Yeah. So if we have a date of birth and if we have year, month, and date, right? If you want to find out the details of a student who born in 2002 or 2003, so we need to apply condition on year only, right? So in that case, what I can do, I can use extract function here, extract year. I want year from this date of birth, and this must be equals to 2003. So I can put the condition. What extract function will do? It will extract the year from date of birth from this particular column here. So now we are going to match with date of year only. You can see. So you can see all the date of birth is having 2003. So for year we can use year. For month we can use month month. So let's see. That is basically 11 November month. So if I want to find out information of a student who born in November, that's it. We don't care about the year, just the November month. Then we can extract the month here like that. Only one student is there like that. Okay. For day, we can use day here like that.
You're using the like operator here.
No, we are not using like operator here. We are using simply extract function. The output of extract function is itself an integer value. So we can just simply put 30 like that. So 30 basically a day, you can see. Right? If I put in quotation, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's working here, but extract function will give us integer output. But yeah, you can put in quotation also here.
Sir, how will I know that it is integer or string value by? Yeah, and if somebody has told me to change from string to integer or integer to change from this question, then how would I means attack it?
Okay, see, this is extract function, so this will give integer as the output. So we can use the quotation here as well in this particular case. But if you want to convert the data type, right? Let's say, for example, we have discussed earlier, mobile number is basically a integer data type here, right? So mobile number equals to, let's go with this particular mobile number 32, right? So here, if I just use this, it will still work, I guess. Yeah. If I remove the quotation. So in the case of integer or numeric, quotation will also work. But here you can see we can put without quotation also. But now if you want to convert, because here we cannot do the string matching thing here like that, like 9%, we cannot do like that. So let me 9%, or let's say percent 03. So ending with 03, we'll try. Okay. So you can see, yeah, operator does not exist, numeric unknown here, right? So this is not the correct like operator here because mobile number is an integer data type. Now we need to convert this into a string data type or varchar, right? So for that purpose, use the attribute name, like for example, mobile number, colon, then varchar. So for this particular query, mobile number is now varchar. It's variable character data type. Now we can execute this query. You can see here. If you want to convert the varchar to integer, so instead of varchar, you can simply put int like that. That's it. Okay.
Yes, sir, got it.
Yeah. So
What does the colons actually signify? I am changing the identity or whatever you call it.
Data type here, because if I want to find out the details of a student whose mobile number ends with 03 here, in that case, I have to convert it to a string first, then I can use the like operator. In the case of numeric, I cannot use the like operator here. Okay.
Sir, can we do that for date of birth also, dates also?
Date is already where we can use the quotation here. For like also we can do. Like operator also works on date data type, I guess. Yeah. DOB like and then simply 2003 and then whatever the after that it will take. So 2003, let's see. DOB, like, no, date will also not work. So here also we have to use varchar. Okay, so varchar also. Now this will work, you can see, right? So we have to convert this date of birth or date also into varchar, then we can use the like operator, because like is basically for a string, for varchar only, okay, string values only. Okay, so
Okay,
you
sir.
can use this varchar.
Sir, so for date, this like function, the middle call that
This hyphen.
hyphen,
Hyphen.
no need to add, right?
No, here I just write 2003. After
Only
that,
the number only.
yeah. So if you want, because this percentage will also cover this character as well, right?
Okay, okay.
Like that. But if
So,
you
sir,
want to put, huh?
if I want to check a particular date, then what should I write? Means what a
Okay,
particular
here,
month is June month.
yeah. So then you can simply go for extract function here. If you want for June month, then percentage, I guess,
No, underscore five. Should we write 5 times or 4 times?
yeah, no, 5 times in that case.
No,
So
dash
four
is
times, 5 times, then you can put 0, 6, right? June.
yes,
And then
and
you can put the percentage here like that also.
Sir, I
So yeah,
think we can also use dob dot day for the day and dob dot month for the months. Can you check?
here I guess it's a Python function, but let me check dob dot month here. It's a function, right? Like this.
Yeah. No,
Uh,
dob dot month equals to.
okay, let's see. No. We can
But
use extract function here. In Python, it will work. Python, we have a specific function for year, for month, like that. If you
okay, sir.
want the month, we can.
Actually, in Python, we have separate library called pandas
Lab,
also.
so
In that
in
case,
that
it will
case,
work.
it will work. Yeah. So here in SQL, that will not work. Okay. So best way to extract the function, use
So
the extract
instead,
function here.
so
That's it.
instead of dob dot month, can we use dob hyphen month?
No, no, no. That thing will not work. Just use extract function. That's it. Or you can convert this to a varchar. Then you can apply the condition like operator. That's it. Okay. So either convert
Extract
it to a
means
varchar.
here extract month from dob
Date
is it?
of birth. Yes. Extract in bracket month from DOB equals to 12. It is
Yes.
basically a December. That will give me a required thing here. Okay. So you can
So
just,
can we write two things like year as well as month in extract?
no, if I just put like this, but how we can match, I don't know. No, I guess we cannot do like that. I think we can extract month or day, because this will give one output, so we need to match with that particular output here, right?
Yeah.
So that will not work.
sir, if we get such questions like to filter all the months which starts with J, means June, July, like this. So is
Yeah, in that case, you can use the like, then J percentage, that's it. Because in that case, if I just
because
specify June, huh?
here we have yeah, not June, July, sir. We have 0607. No?
Okay, so in that case, you can extract the month, na? So not start with July, right? So that will not be a question, not start with a J like that.
Yes.
So if we ask question details of a student who born in July month, like that, in that case, you can extract the month equate to 07. That's it.
Not 07. I'm asking about a particular letter, sir. Starts with M. Like so, in that case, March will also come. May will also come.
If date is we are specified like that, okay, May, June. If we are specifying in the string format, then you can use the like operator like that. But here, date of birth is having a date data type. Okay, so we cannot use like that. So either you can extract, or we can convert it to a integer. Then you can use the string matching there.
So if I want a result for January, February, March, April, May, June, then can we write modulo 6 here? Yes. Instead of 12, modulo 6.
No, I guess. So if you want details for this
Yeah,
one,
half of the year is equal to under
no,
hyphen modulo 6.
no, no. Modulus 6, no.
It will not give the result to the half of the month.
No, no. See, here we are extracting the month. If I say I can use the in operator, I guess. Let's see here. So 102, 0102, will that work? Let's see. Yeah, 0102 is working here. So you can use the in operator here. So if you want to equate to a particular value, or let's say for example only one month, then you can use the equal to sign. But if we have a number of months, right? January, February, like that. So 01, 02, 03, you can put like that. So if I say find out details of a student who born in February and then April, in that case, in operator, February basically 02, April 04, like that.
Yes.
You can just use in operator in that case.
But sir,
Similarly,
in
for
that
year
case,
for
it
day.
might clash with the date also, like
No,
02.
no. Here we are extracting the month only, right?
Okay, okay, okay.
We are
Fine.
not trying to match
Ah,
So
the.
using this method, we can exclude the date and years also, right?
Yes, yes. Only we are comparing month here. You can say whatever you specify here, that will be getting.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Can you specify day and month also?
Yeah, so month is here, month from date of birth. For day, you can simply put day. If I want to find out details of a student who born on 5th and 25th of the month. So 5 and 25, that's it. 05 and 25. Okay, so that's it.
Both day and month simultaneously.
Day and the month. In that case, this, I guess we have to put one more condition in that case and extract
Oh,
month.
okay.
So you can put here extract month and then try to match with the month as well. That's it. Okay, so you can just try it out. So try to play with this extract function. Okay, try to solve.
Sir,
Just
what was the use of proportional symbol you have to use?
which symbol?
Proportional, double ratio. You know.
Double.
Double
Where?
ratio you in previous अभी थोड़ी देर पहले.
I think he's
No.
saying
Double
double
colon.
colon.
Double colon.
हाँ double colon, हाँ double ratio double colon.
Okay. Double colon is used for changing the data type here. Okay. If I have data type, if I want to change it to a varchar, so DOB double colon varchar will change this data type to variable character here. Then you can apply this particular string operator on date. Okay. It is used for changing the data type of the column or attribute, we can say. Okay. So this is regarding the extract function and the like operator. And then you can see we have used in function here. So if you want to specify a condition, let's say for example, I want to find out the student from CS mechanical, CS and ME department here, right? So in that case, what I can do, I can use the in operator here. So in operator will work like this. So department code in. If you want to compare with the multiple values, in that case, you have to go for in. Single values only equal to sign. So here in is basically what? CS and then mechanical, right? So I'm going to get the details of the student from this two department here like that. So how this will work? Department code equals to CS or department code equals to EME. So it's equivalent to department code equals to CS or department code equals to EME. If you want details of a student who are not from CS and ME department, in that case we can go for not in here. Okay, so this will give me not from CS and mechanical department. So you can see EE and MCA will be there. Okay. So this is how not in and in will work. And also you can also put the SQL query here. The output of SQL query will match with this particular department code here. That also you can do. It's not like that you have to specify the values only. You can also put the SQL query, select department code, department underscore code. And if you observe here, we have one more table, that is department table here, right? Where it is department table, right? So let's check department table here. Select star from department. So if I execute this one, I will get departments, I guess. Right. So here we have this four department and building block. But if I say I want information of a student who are studying in block underscore one, department building block underscore one. In that case, what I need to do, either you can join department or student table, or we can use department code in, select department code from departments where department building equals to block underscore 1 equals to block underscore 1 here. So see, so output of this will be what? Department code, that is basically CS, and then we are trying to match with the department code here. So you can see we are going to get details of a CS student here, like that you can see. So we can also put the SQL query, that is basically sub query we say, right? The output of this query is going to match with the department code here. But make sure while using in or not in, whichever the attribute you are putting here, that attribute must be in the select clause. Otherwise, if you put any other attribute, that doesn't make any sense because you are trying to match the output of this SQL query of other attribute with this attribute, right? So make sure that department code in and department code you have to put here in select clause like that. Okay.
So,
Huh?
in those 7 mock questions of SQL, I didn't find any. I mean, most of the
Yeah.
questions were from join only. Subqueries, nested, correlated queries weren't there. So, will they
We'll
come?
discuss. Yeah, you can expect those type of question will come in the exam. Yeah. So it depends here. I can also get a data using join also. It depends on how we write the query, right? I can get the same output by using the join also, but here I have written the subquery format, right?
Multiple ways are there for solving the same
Yes,
problem.
yes. So you can see here, we are using in and not in. Any doubt regarding in and not in? Yes, anyone?
No, sir. So this
No,
nested
sir.
south.
Sir, the doubt is in the joining of the queries. That is what you have done. Both.
Oh, what happened? Just a second. In joins part, right? Different types of joins. We'll discuss that.
Yes. And query and subquery, please explain a bit.
Yeah, this is basically subquery here. We're trying to compare the.
I'm sometimes it works, sometimes it does not work. Why? What happened? And group by and having.
Yeah, I will
Group by
discuss.
where cannot be used with group by, and why is it so? These are some.
No. We'll discuss. Okay. Well, after this, we'll discuss aggregate functions.
Yeah.
Okay. In not in, this is clear, right? The next important topic is this one only, that is aggregate functions and group by clause. Yes.
Sir, whenever we use the nested queries, we have to use in, right, sir? I just wanted to confirm that.
No, we can use in, we can use not in, we can use exist also.
From also and where also.
Okay, got it.
What was the exist meaning?
Where department code exists in this particular thing, exist, not exist also, right?
Oh, true or false?
Yeah, true or false. If it exists, then it will do the output for a particular row. If it doesn't exist, so then all. So that will not be in the output. If I use a not
And
exist,
if it is a null value, say suppose, then what would happen?
null means it means does not exist, right? So that for that particular row, we will not get the output in this case. Okay.
So can you say this subquery part is a filter of filter?
Filter of filter. No, not like that.
You're from the department code. You're again filtering the department building.
For this particular query, we can say first we are getting a department code by using this query, and then we are trying to match the department code of the student table here.
Okay.
I can also write this query.
It should be from the same table, right? I mean, or is multiple table?
Not from table. Whatever the attribute you are putting here, right? Where department code in, the output of that particular query must be department code only. Okay. If I just put here, if I just put a department name instead of a department code, right? That will throw an error. Okay. So if you see, error means what? Department name is basically a computer science, but we are trying to measure department code. So empty output we are going to get, right? So that will not work. Okay.
So one basic question, like, how do you call the untitled tag in the post TRS you have, so that you are checking for the schema handy, right?
Sorry, untitled means what? Can you repeat?
Like in the top of your post TRS, beside dependency and dependent, you have untitled. So
that is ER diagram we have generated.
But how? Yeah. I couldn't see that in my post TRS. So
no. You can see on the PG admin, just right click on the database, and you can see ERD for database. So it will generate the ER diagram for you. Okay.
Sir, somehow I had zoomed up the database when I was making programs for SQL. The similar option will be there in the I mean, exam means I can zoom
Yes,
it
yes, yes,
up.
yes.
And how did I zoom it up? I've forgotten. For a long time, I've not been practicing SQL.
In the editor, you can see plus option there, right?
Okay,
Plus,
okay.
minus, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Okay, so we'll discuss few question on the portal also. Okay, but let
Sir,
me
can
cover
you
the
show,
concept first.
sir, can you
Yes.
show one example of exist function?
Okay. So here, let's say for example, we need to find the example in that case. Faculty and members. Member table is there. Yeah. So I guess not all faculties are the members that we have to see. Okay. So let's say for example, select a star from faculty. Okay. So this will give me a faculty output, right? Now I want to put faculty and then where exist, not exist, we'll see. Not exist, select star from this members table, right? Members, and the common attribute is what? ID, faculty ID, right? Or member number ID, I guess. Yeah, faculty ID. So here I will use alias faculty as F. Select star from members, member or members, member, right? Members, okay. Then we have where. So I will use M here. So M dot ID, M dot ID equals to F dot ID here. So how this will work? We'll try to take one row from the faculty table. We'll see whether do we have a matching rows, matching ID in the members table. If it exists, if this return true, then that will not be there in the output because it exists here. Not exist means what? That particular ID should not exist in this particular members table. So if I execute this one, let's see. So Pinky Mandal, yeah. So this particular faculty is not a part of this particular member here. This is what we are saying. Okay. So this is basically a correlated subquery. Correlated subquery. Simple subquery, and this is something called correlated subquery. Why correlated? Because you can see F here. I cannot execute this subquery independently. If you observe, I can select the query here. I can execute this one. So I will get the department name as output, computer science, but I cannot execute this subquery independently because here M is from members table, but what about the F here? You can see, right? So that will throw me an error because we're taking reference F from this outer query. That is basically correlated subquery here. Okay. I hope the difference between simple subquery and correlated subquery is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how this not exist will work when the output will be null, or we can say false here, then this will give me an output. In the case of exist, when exist means what? If any row matching here, then it will give an output. So if you see, if I run this, I will get how many rows? 16 rows. And if I just say faculty table, how many faculties are there? 17. So 16 are the members and one is not a member. We have saw, right?
So for similar output, can we transform the code like select star from members M where exist, select star from faculty F where f dot id equal to m dot id.
No, here we are checking whether faculty exists in the members table or not. If we write that query, what we are checking whether member exists in the faculty table or not.
Output will be different.
Output in this case it might be a same, but generally it will not work like that. Okay, members M, and here if I put
Faculty
faculty,
F.
yeah, faculty F here, right? So here, let's see. Yeah, for this case it will work, but we cannot generalize that thing. Okay, we have to see.
Okay.
Because here, see, member is not a faculty member, not a faculty. Okay, this will. If you observe, when we use not exist, we got just one output, right? Pinky Mandal, right?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to get, see how many rows here. This will not be a one output here. 52 output. Why? Because students are also the members, right? But students are not the faculty here, right? So here we are checking
Yes.
members are not faculty. But if you want faculty are not members, both are different thing, right? Okay. So this will not work.
So excuse from where we will get the ER diagram, but which
Just right click on the database name. You can see ER for database, right?
So
yeah.
can I relate this query like some student are instructors, but all the instructors are not student, like something.
Yeah, you can say like that, okay? Because not all faculties are the members here, okay? So yeah, it
But
depends.
members are faculties.
No, members are student also, right? Student and
Oh,
faculty both are the members.
okay.
Yeah.
So excuse me, may I ask one thing, sir? Sir,
Yes.
are we allowed to use PG admin?
No. Only the portal. That's it. Okay. So I will discuss few aggregate functions and the different types of joins. Then we'll go to a portal. Okay. We'll see.
So the outer query will be dependent on the inner, right?
Yes.
Inner will
Inner query will be dependent on the outer query also, we can say, because you're using as right. Yeah. So that is basically correlated subquery. This simple subquery because we can execute the inner query independently, but here we cannot do that. Okay.
both are dependent on each other.
Yes. Now let's discuss about aggregate functions. So here we have max, mean, sum, then we have average, then we have count. Okay. So max, mean, sum, then we have average, then we have count like that. Now, as name suggests, max will give me maximum, mean will give me minimum, sum will give me summation of all the values, average will basically average of value, count is basically number of rows. That's it, right? Now, let's see the table having a numeric data here. Let's go with the FLI's table here. Okay, let's say for example, do we have any integer number of book issue? Where is book issue table? No, I guess. Okay. So let's say, for example, I want to find out number of female students in computer science department. What should be my query? Can anyone tell me?
Select star from student where
No, number of female student in computers. Sorry, number of female student in each department. Let me write
like
the.
here we are searching for count.
Select count.
In
Count.
each department. Okay.
Count names of students.
Select
Group by
count.
count star.
Select
Count
count of
star.
row number.
Count star.
Then after that,
Department name.
department code. We'll go with the code. For name, we need to join. That's it. From student, then
where gender equal to female. F.
Where gender equal to F. Group by
and then
department code.
group by
Group
by gender.
department name.
department code here. So whatever the attribute you are going to specify along with any aggregate function inside the select clause, that attribute must be a part of group by clause. If I execute this one, we will get number of students in each department. Now what I am saying, if you specify department code, I cannot execute this query simply. If I did put this department code inside the group by clause, you can see department code must appear in the group by clause or to be using aggregate function here. So inside the select clause, if we are using the aggregate function, any aggregate function, sum, average, minimum, count, but along with that you are specifying any attribute here. So that attribute must be a part of group by clause. If I just specify gender here, right? If I just say gender, from students, right? Now here, if I just execute this one, this will throw an error because department code doesn't make any sense. But if I have to use gender here, so this will give me what? Number of student. Sorry, number of.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Could you do this question? Could you do this question without count star and with the column name?
So can we write count students count instead of star we count students?
Yeah, see, in the count function we can put any thing, but it should be what unique here. So either you can put the ID here, that will also work. So this will simply count number of rows. That's it. Okay.
Got it, sir. Got it.
Yeah. So here max, minimum, sum, average depends on that. So this is basically a group by clause. Having is used after group by clause here. Okay. So let's say for example what we have discussed earlier, department code. Okay. So this is basically, yeah. So we got this output, right? Number of female students in each department. Now I want to put the condition on aggregate function here. Let's say for example, I want to find out the number of female students in each department where number of female students is greater than 4. Okay. So where number of students greater than 4. In that case, I have to use having clause. Having count greater than 4. Okay.
Count up to
Count greater than 4.
So
right?
instead of using here, we are using here having.
Yeah. So here, if you want to apply condition on aggregate function, we cannot use where clause here.
Yes, because where goes by single rows. Right?
Yeah, where is basically filtering condition we can say,
Uh-huh.
right? So it will apply condition row by row on the particular attribute. That's it. Here, having is basically we can use for applying the condition on aggregate function here. Let's say for example, average greater than 3. So average greater than 3, some greater than 10, some greater than, like that we can do. Okay.
So we could have named this aggregate as some alias, and then in having we would have used that alias only, right?
Okay, if you want to, yeah. So see, will that work if I use the alias here? Will that work?
We can try.
As let's say for example, C only, right? If I put C greater than 4, C does not exist. Why? Why like that?
Because select execute after
having clause, right? So even though we write the query in this particular format, but which clause execute first, which command execute first? We have select, we have from, we have where, we have group by, we have having. Which will execute first at the back end? From. So first from will go to that particular table, and from that table will go to a where clause if we have. Then after where, which clause will execute?
group by.
So from, then we go for a where, then
Group by, then having.
Group by, then having, then
select.
What about order by clause?
Last.
Yeah, then we can order by, and then we can put the limit, all those things. Right?
Sir, what is this?
So see, here first from clause will execute at the backend. How database engine will work? First it go to that particular table, then it will filter the output, then we'll go to a group by department name, then we apply a having condition, and then we project whatever we got in the output here. After projecting, then we are going order by clause here, right? So if you see here, if I just run this one, right? Select count as C, so you can see C is basically this one, 9243. But if I want this in ascending or descending order, then I can put order by clause here, order by C. So that will work because order by execute after select clause. The order by knows what is C here, right? If I execute this one, you can see 2, 3, 4, 9 like that. Okay, but here having clause doesn't execute before select here.
Having will not work here.
The order I just wanted to confirm of. So the order I just wanted to confirm is select from where group by having, and then order by is after group by, and limit. Where is limit, sir?
Limit is basically after order by clause. So once we order in some ascending or descending order, so if we want to limit means what? Let's say for example, I will just put order by clause here, but limit is after order by. So limit 1. 1 means what? It will give only one row, first row here. That's it. So if I execute this one, only first row in the output, right? Like that. So here, if I use having also, then can I use order by first? Like this? Will this work? No. So this here we have to use count. Let me do like that, and then here we have one. Okay. So this will not work because we have to put order by if we are using a having clause after order by after having like that. Now this will work. Okay, so greater than one is just one, limit one, so just one output. If I remove that, so I will get order by C here, right? So if any query, if we are using select, then from, then where, then group by, then having, then order by, then we have to write in this particular order. So this is the order of writing the SQL command: select, from, where, group by, having, count. But how it execute at the database engine level, in this particular order here. Okay.
This type of lengthy statement can split in any way. There is any rule for that?
No, no. See, we cannot write order by clause before group by and having. If we are writing group by and having count, okay. First we have to group by, then only having, then order by. If I write,
I'm talking about this lengthy statement. Shall we write in one line, or we can write in many lines?
This one, okay. You can write in one line also.
There is no compulsory rule for that. We should write in one line.
No, no.
We can use enter key for writing the balance statement in the next line.
You can just put enter, that's it here.
Yeah.
We'll discuss on the portal, okay? We'll go to portal, we'll solve few questions. Yeah.
Sir, you have put comma after a select count star as C.
Yeah, because after that we have a department code, different attribute, right? So two attributes are there, like that. Okay, so this is regarding the group by having and order by clause. Then we'll discuss about this. Yes.
Sir, what if I want row 2 and 4 only? As you put limit 1, it limits to only one row. But if I want row 2 and row 4, how can I do that?
Then count greater than 2, or we can say count in 2 or 4 that you can put. But here, after getting the output only, we will come to know that we have 2 and 3 number of output. Like department code, we have this much number of students, right?
Okay, sir.
So you can, in will work, I don't know. Let's see. Count star in.
No, sir. The actual question, I think, is this: that instead of serially listing the answers, we are skipping one and giving the output. How would I come to such a thing?
Skipping one row in between?
Yes.
No. I don't think we can do like that. So you can put in statement here to match with the count. That thing you can do. But skipping one row, I don't think it's.
So there's something offset.
Offset is basically for order by a clause. So let me use a different table. Yeah, after limit. Just a second. Do we have any table? Let me generate ERD for this. I want integer data for that. So let's go with the scores. FLIS I want. So you can see here jersey numbers integers. So select star from players. Right. So LIS. Yeah, so you can select star from play. Yes, so you can see here the output. Jersey numbers basically integer, right? Now if I put order by clause, so by default, if I didn't specify anything, order by jersey number, so this will get sorted in ascending order, right? So this is basically by default in ascending order. You can see 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 like that. If I want in descending order, I can put DESC. That's it. Okay. So order by descending order, you can see 99, 93 like that. Now, how limit and offset works? Once we sort the data, limit is basically what? Number of rows we want from the top here. So if I say limit 5, so I'm going to get 5 rows after sorting here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is basically Charles, right? So I am going to get first 5 rows only. That is basically from the top. You can see what happened here. Charlie, Charles.
Sir, if I want to omit the first row or the second.
Yeah, I will discuss that. So limit will give me number of rows from the top here, from the first row. But if you don't want the first row, if I just want I just want the first 5 rows after skipping first 2 rows here. So that is 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 like that. It is basically offset here. So I'm skipping the first 2 rows and then I want 5 rows. That is what the limit 5 offset 2 will do. You can see if you just want 2 rows and offset 2. So if I say offset 1, limit 1, that will give me a second highest jersey number. Okay. That is basically what 99 only, because here we have 2 jersey number with 99. If I say offset 2, then I will get the second highest here like that. Okay. So here order by descending and ascending we can do. We can put the limit here to get number of rows, right? And then offset is basically we can skip the number of rows from the top. Limit will give me number of rows from the top here. If I just put n here. Okay, so n, and let me put m here. So n is basically what? Number of rows from the top. Number of rows I want from top. And offset basically it's keep m number of rows from top. And after that I will get this n number of rows like that. Okay.
Sir, so if we do limit 10 and offset 3, we'll only get 7 rows.
Limit, no, we'll get 10 rows here. So number of rows, but offset 3 means what? First 3 rows will not be there. After that, we'll get next 10 rows
sir.
here.
So we'll get 10 rows except for the first 3.
Except the first 3. Yeah.
So limit is showing us rows and offset is removing the rows.
Yeah, limit will show number of rows. Offset will skip the first few rows. If I just put 3 here, so 3 rows will be get skipped here. Okay, so whatever number you are going to put, so that which number of rows from the first from the top we are going to get skipped. That's it.
Sir, if you want a number of rows in odd or even, is there any chance to do it?
Number of rows odd or even, so 2, 4 like that. No, I don't
Yes,
think. No.
If
I'm not
limit
sure about.
if limit exceeds the actual rows, if there any error.
No, it will not give. If I put 90 here, because we just have 70 rows, right? Let's see. It will give me 71 rows only. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So the offset is depends on the limit, or it is independent?
Offset depends on the limit. If I offset, okay, offset 2, so it will skip first 2 rows, right? So yeah, it will skip first 2 rows. That is the correct. We can put the offset also without limit.
Okay.
But
So nothing is depends.
Yeah, but order by should be there. We cannot put offset 2 like that. It should be after order by 1. Order is import. Offset 2 also this will work. But randomly this will get skipped, right? We don't know. So there is no meaning of skipping 2 rows randomly. So order by, once we sort, then we can skip the number of rows. Okay. Yeah. So this is regarding the thing. Yeah. So just
Sir,
one. Yes.
Like coming to offset, we are saying like it will be skipping m number of rows from top.
Yes.
For example, if I'm selecting 10 rows, I don't know in which order the select statement is printing all the rows in a given data set. Because if I'm getting a select statement returning different number of rows, and if somebody else working on this.
No, first we need to order by that particular attribute name. Then we can do the offset. Okay, that makes sense here. We can also without order by we can execute the offset, but that doesn't make any sense, right? We are only skipping the 2 rows. We don't know, right? But if once we sort and then we can skip, then we can do that, right? So we are skipping first 2 rows. If I do descending order, right, like that.
Oh, elsewise the offset will be doing any random removal.
Yeah.
Okay. So the offset can work only for means skipping the first value, or we can skip from last, giving the minus, means removing some rows from downside.
Okay. No, I guess let's see. Here we have 72. Then if I skip, -2 will not work, I guess. Yeah. Must not be negative, only positive value. From the top only it will get. Okay. Yeah. So just a second. Do one thing. Try to solve the question number 4 from the mock test. I will just come back in 3 minutes. Okay. Question number 4 from mock test. Just a second. Let me check the question here. Any question based on the LIS which requires join. Let me check. Yeah, I guess questions will be random. So try to solve question number 4. I will just come back in 1 minute.
Hello, sir. Screen is not visible.
He took a break, I think. Some minutes.
Okay, okay.
Can someone tell me how many marks does each question carry, like the separate only SQL based and the other for Python and SQL integrated questions? Do they carry the same marks or have different weightage?
Python DB is compulsory. It's 30% of the weightage, so 30 marks probably, and rest of the would be 10 marks, 20 marks each. I guess.
Okay. Yeah. So see, what I said, just take out any LIS database question and see whether we can perform using joins or not. Okay. So let me share my screen. Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have discussed about all the things, almost group by aggregate function having. Then we'll discuss about the joins, very important concept, and that's it. Okay. Rest we can solve any question because joins are very, very important here. Now, how many different types of joins we have? Can anyone tell me?
4 types.
Join inner left.
Natural
Right,
join.
left, outer, inner, then
Yeah, okay.
partition, then natural. Finished.
Okay. So natural join, then we have cross join. That is basically a Cartesian product. Then we have outer join, right? In outer join, we have left outer join, right outer join, full outer join. Okay. Then we have something called inner join. Okay. So what is natural join? How this will work? Can anyone tell me?
Even self join is there, right?
Common columns are with common columns.
Mesh.
Yeah. So automatically joins based on the common attribute. So if you look at this LIS database here, LIS, okay. So here we have student, here we have faculty. Now if you observe, we find out number of students from computer science department here. So in that case, we have used the subquery here like that, right? So we have discussed this one. But now without using subquery, can we get the output? For if example, I want this block underscore one building number, right? So for that, can we join this table? You can see there was also common attribute. So from department and student, we have common attribute that is basically what? Department code here you can see. How natural join will work? Based on the common attribute. So if I specify select star from students, natural join, then we have department. That's it. Table 1, natural join departments. So that will be natural join here. You can see we are going to get the output here. Okay. Now what happens if there is no common attribute and if we still perform natural join?
Cartesian product.
Yeah,
Cartesian
that will be work as a Cartesian product here. So if you observe, we have faculty table and student table. There is no common attribute. So if I perform a natural join here, so that will be a faculty table here. You can see natural join faculty. Why didn't work? Do we have any common attribute here? Yeah, what happened here? Can anyone tell me? How this two table got joined? Why we got the 0 row in the output, not the cross product?
ID is of natural join.
Like any no common attributes are present, I think.
No, if you observe, gender and mobile number is present both the
But it is
tables.
students and it's faculty.
Yeah, so if I try to join with the mobile numbers of faculty with the student, so anyway we are not going to get the output. That is basically empty output here, right? So you can see here, if there is no common attribute, then in that case we are going to get the cross product. So if I say book catalog here, yeah. So this will give me a cross product because
Sir, it would have been gender also.
yeah, it try to match with both the attributes, mobile number as well as gender, combination of that. You can see we have 1040 rows. So simply a cross product of the student with the book catalog here because we don't have any common attribute. What happens in the previous case? Yes.
But you are using the
Gender
natural
is common between both of the table. Then why didn't it join naturally? Natural join, why didn't it work?
No, here it trying to match gender equals to this gender and mobile number equals to this mobile number. Okay. So this is not possible here because mobile number of faculty and student is not same here, right? That's why we got the empty output in the previous case. So it will try to match with both the output here. Gender equals to this gender and mobile number equals to this mobile number and condition will be there. So both conditions are true, then only we'll get the output. But that is not the correct here. If I say mobile number is not present inside any table here, in that case, it might work because gender will try to match with all the genders here. Because M will try to match with M here. That will work. But here mobile number, because of mobile number, there is no matching for mobile number. So that is why we got the empty output here. Okay.
Sir,
The student
can
and
we
the
also
cat.
do Cartesian product and then in the where clause, can we equal the columns?
Yeah,
Because
that is.
I'm used to doing that.
Yes, yes, we can do like that. Okay, we'll discuss
We
that.
can do like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is basically a natural join here. Yes.
You joined with the student and the book catalog, right?
Yeah.
By the natural join, and you said the Cartesian product then.
Because how this natural join works based on the common attribute. And if there
Yeah.
is no common attribute between student and book catalog table, it will perform the Cartesian product here. So that's why we got 1040 output. So number of students
But
is this.
excuse me, but the Cartesian product will also not work because the Cartesian product without any common attribute, it will not work, no?
No, no, here natural, no, no, what I am saying in the case of natural join, if two tables don't have any common attribute, then it will work as a cross product here. This is what we are saying here.
Oh, no, that's true. But in case of cost product also, if there is no common attribute, then how can we match the?
Yeah, that I will discuss here. Okay, let's see. Now here we have discussed about the natural join here, right? Now let's say for example we are dealing with FLIS database. So let me take FLIS here. Okay. Now let's say for example I want to join teams with the players here. Can I perform natural join here?
No, sir.
Team ID is
Team ID is common, but name is also common, right?
Yes, sir.
So be careful. In the case of FLISTP, we cannot use a natural join in any table if you observe here because team's name, player name will be different. Here, manager's name, team's name, player name will be different like that. Okay. So in the case of FLIS, when your question comes from FLIS database, we cannot perform natural join. Okay. So no need to go for natural join because anyway we'll not get the required
So
output.
will
Here.
that be mentioned that which database?
Excuse me, sir.
No. We have to think like that, right? Because anyway, we have two common attributes, so we cannot perform the natural join here.
Excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yes.
actually, the fourth question you have told to solve, which looked so easy, but the point is it's not executing. I have written select case team ID from matches where match date is equal to 21.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll discuss that. Let me discuss the types of join. We'll go to a portal. Okay. Okay.
Sir,
So,
also if Cartesian product is created,
please
uh,
one by one. I'm getting a background noise. Please mute. Please mute.
sir, am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Sir, for example, in the previous case of, I think student teacher database, there we saw Cartesian product being executed. But what's the meaning of that, sir? Because if Cartesian project is linking every rows with every rows
Yes.
of each and every table.
So there is no
Because-
meaning to this particular data, right? We cannot get any meaningful data from this, right? It's not of any use here. We can get the data when we filter the row here. So in this case, there is no common attribute, so we cannot apply the condition here. But if you look at this table, let's say for example, teams and players. Here I also we cannot perform natural join because team ID name is common here, right? But how we can use a cross product here? Let's see. So if I just say here select star from teams, let me try with natural join, then players, right? So we are going to get the empty output because team name and player name will not get matched. Yeah. So now I can use a cross join here. So there are two ways of performing cross join. Either you can specify the cross join directly. This will work, or you can simply put the comma in between two tables. This will also work. Okay, so both are the correct syntax for cross join. You can put the cross join entire name or simply comma. That's it. Now here, if you observe from the teams table, here we have 6 rows, and from the players table, let's see how many rows here we have.
So natural join we are using where the intersections things happens, and cross joins are using where union things are happen.
No, don't get confused in that. Okay, natural join will only work if there is only one common attribute. If you want to join based on that attribute. Okay. Otherwise, best way is go with the inner join only. Okay, we'll discuss that.
Excuse
So
me, one
here,
thing.
yes.
Sir, in the case of this team and player, the ID is same, na? ID is common, na?
No. Name is also present there, right? You can see team name and player name, right? So it will try to match with team ID equals to this team ID, and then name is equals to this particular name. So team ID will get matched, but name will not get matched, right? That's why we got the empty output.
One attribute is matching, na, sir?
No.
ID
So
and
natural join will automatically join based on the common attribute. So if we have one common attribute, two common attributes, so based on all the common attribute, it will try to match. Okay. So that's how natural join works. So that's what I'm saying. Don't use natural join in the case of FLIS database, right? So see, in the case of teams, we have 6 tables, 6 rows. In the case of players, we have 71 rows. So if I perform a cross product, I am going to get 6 into 71. That is basically how many rows? Is 426 rows here, right? Now here, if you observe, again, it's a meaningless data here. There is no relation because here you can see we have a team ID T01. I'm going to match with what? Okay, here team ID T01. Let's go with this one. Here we have team ID T01 amigos, and we are trying to match with the team ID T02 information. So there is no meaning to this particular data. So what we can do, we can filter the output here. We can put the where clause where team ID from teams table. So teams dot team underscore ID equals to players dot team underscore ID, right? So now we are going to filter the output based on this particular condition where team ID is equal to this team ID. If you look at this row number 88, we have team ID T004 and here we have T002. So there is no meaning to this data because the player name Anand does not belong to the team name Black Eagles, right? So if I filter this now, let's see, you can see we can get 71 rows. So here we can see T001, we have the information about the same team here now. So this is basically a filter output, right? So this is a complete cross join, we can say. Table 1, cross join, table 2.
Cross join table 2.
Yeah, I guess someone is watching me on YouTube as well. So please mute. Okay.
Sir, what's the difference between natural join and inner join?
Yeah, we'll come to that. Okay, we'll discuss one by one. So this is about the cross join here, right? Either we can specify cross join or simply comma. That's it, right? It will work as Cartesian product here, and then we are filtering the output here. That's it. Okay. So this is about the cross join here. I hope this is clear. Yes.
At once, the joins are only possible between two attributes. Like, sir, if we have age 2, so teams comma players comma age won't be possible, right? We'll have to use join again, then match, look for the same common attribute, like, right?
So if you want to filter based on two conditions, that also you can put here, and any other condition also you can put here. Okay, that thing also works.
I'm asking this: if we will have another attribute, like if team comma player, so it multiplied each the total number of rows, right, for cross join.
Right.
If we would be having another attribute like teams comma players comma, let's say age or anything gender, so it will also multiply with each other.
So 3 tables, right?
Yeah, 3 tables, 3 columns.
No. Here teams and players are different tables here, right? This is basically a column we are matching here. We can perform the cross product with 4 tables also. So we can simply put a third table. Let's say, for example, here we have managers, right? Now I can put the managers also here. That is also fine. Where it is? Yeah, I can put comma managers, and then I can also put here that is basically managers dot manager ID. I guess manager, which ID is there? Here we have MGR underscore ID, right? Matching with the what? Sorry, team ID is matching with the team ID here in the teams table. So I will put managers dot team underscore ID equals to teams dot team underscore ID. So you can see we have joined the 3 table here. Okay. So this is how we can
So
perform.
we are using 3-time cross join here, right?
Yeah. So we are first performing the cross product between 3 tables, and then we are filtering the output here like that. Okay. So if you observe, if I execute this one, so that will be 426 into number of managers. That is basically a what? 2556 number of rows. But if I filter this, I'm going to get 71 rows here like that.
Sir,
Yes.
Can we join three tables on different kind of joins?
Different types of joins. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, if you want to join three tables based on different conditions, that you can do here.
If the condition permits, in respect of the row columns, so can we perform joining of the three tables on different kind of joins?
Different attribute you are saying, right?
No, different. Suppose I want to cross join two table and natural join with the third table.
Okay, that also you can do. Yes, but
That is
we have
permitted.
But if they don't have a common attribute, the only join we can do is a Cartesian join. And if they have attributes similar, then we can opt for that, right?
no. If he's saying if we can join the output of two tables with the third table, that also you can do.
Okay,
Okay.
that can be done.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So that we can do here, but for that purpose, we have to see which attribute we are going to join, so we can specify that attribute
That
inside the
condition has to be fulfilled.
Yeah, let's say, for example, here we have managers, right? So I want to first we'll join this two table, right? So this is basically what we got here. And then if you want, so again, select star from now the table from this here. We are going to put comma, then managers again, where managers dot. Now here we cannot put star because here we have team two team underscore ID. So in that case, we have to specify the attribute here, right? So only one team ID should be there, and the name city playground, whatever the attribute you want to put, you can put it here. So let's say, for example, teams dot team underscore ID. Then let's say, for example, name, and let's say, for example, one attribute from this particular thing. So here, player's name. Then here we have team's name. Okay. So we are just projecting these three attribute, and then we are trying to join with the managers table here. Let me put the condition here like that, where managers dot team ID equals to this particular team ID here. Okay, so that will also work. So this is basically we have to use alias as pp, and then we can put pp dot team underscore ID. Yeah, so this is what we can do. Right, so we have executed that thing as well. So output of this two table is considered as one table, and then we're trying to match with the managers table here. This is what we are doing here. Okay, it's not like in the from clause, it should be a table only. It can be a table from the database itself, or it can be output of the SQL query. You can see what we have done here, because output of this is also one table, and then we are trying to match with the managers table here. This will also work. Okay, so there are
Sir,
different
the thing
types
that
of
you sorry, sir. The thing that you just highlighted, it is a table in itself.
Yeah, this is basically table. So whatever you see, whatever the output we are going to get, that is basically tables only, right? So in the from clause also, we can put the select query. We can give one name as pp because that should have some particular name to put some condition here. So we can do alias, and then we can join with the third table here. That also do. Even if you see, instead of this one, again, I can write one more select query. I can put it as a different rename as different PS, and then I can perform join operation. That will also work. So there are multiple ways of writing a query. It's up to you, right?
So you just rename the table as pp.
Yeah. All the out, this will be a PP because we need to match with the team ID here, right?
Got it, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Great. So this is about the cross join and natural join. What about the inner join here? So outer join simply is works on inner join plus remaining rows from left table, left outer join, remaining rows from right table, right outer join. Okay. But inner join is important here. So inner join, how this will work. Now, if I want to join the teams and players table using inner join, tell me how we can do that. Yes, anyone? Select from players. After that,
Select star from players, inner join on.
yeah. Inner join, then we have to put
We join
table 2
Select
on.
player dot name.
name of
team dot-
name of the table is team.
So here you can see, right? So In the case of inner join, we have to specify the keyword inner join or simply join will also work. So both the things are same. Simply join or inner join is basically inner join only. So table 1 join table 2, but here we have to use on clause here, not the where clause. Here we are performing a join on which condition, which attribute we are performing a join. Okay, that's what we have to specify. So here if you see, here also we are going to get the same output here, right?
Sir, so just to confirm, sir, this join inner join part, this whole thing is part of the form from clause. It's all like a part of the from. Yes, sir. This all
Yes,
is
it's
part of
all
the
part
from
of the
clause.
inner join here. Or yes, because if I skip
From,
this,
sir, from.
yeah, this
Is
is
it all
syntax
part
for
of from?
yeah, it's a syntax for inner join. If I cannot execute this particular thing like that, okay, so we have to use on clause here.
Okay, sir, got it.
Yeah, so table 1 join table 2 on an attribute from table 1 equal to table 2 that we have to specify. Okay. So during OP, I will suggest you go for an inner join because natural join in this particular case, like we saw this three case, it will not work, right? Cartesian product will work, but again, first it will perform the cross product, then we have to put the condition. But the best way is that go with the inner join. You can also join multiple tables. Simply put again join. Let's say for example, yeah. Yeah. So please, like, if you are watching on YouTube also, so please close that because I'm getting my voice back again here, right? So, okay. So here
Sir, so what's
manages.
the natural and inner?
Yeah, okay. So let me discuss this first. So how we can join three tables? So once you perform two table with joins with two tables, then you can put a third table here as well. Manages as M, and then we can put again on condition M equals to so M team underscore ID equals to T dot team underscore ID. That will also work here, right? Okay, so this is how we can join three tables here. Okay. Now difference between inner join and natural join, right? Now in the case of natural join, we don't need to specify the common attribute here or joining condition. Automatically it will get joined. Okay. In the case of cross join, what happens? First, it will perform the Cartesian product, and then we are filtering the output. But here, while joining itself, we are making this particular condition here. We are filtering the rows based on this particular output here, right? So if I execute this particular query, this will execute faster because in the case of cross join, what happens? Like if table 1 has 1,000 rows, table 2 has 10,000 rows, then first it will perform the cross product 1,000 into 10,000 rows. So then we are going to filter, right? So that will take some time. But if I perform the inner join here, that will be much faster than the cross join here. Okay. So this is basically query optimization. We are going to discuss this in the week 12, I guess. Week 12 already released. So you can see there is a concept of query optimization part as well. Okay. So this is regarding the inner join. I hope the different types of join is clear.
Sir, so when two attribute is common, then we cannot use natural join.
Yes. Yeah. So don't use natural join. Okay. So best way go for inner join, or if you're comfortable with the cross join, then you can go with the cross join. No worries. Okay. But the best way is to go with the inner join like that in almost all the questions.
Sir, outer join, it's only left and right outer join.
Full outer join is also there. Okay. So here, see, we have outer join, right? So for that, we don't have any table to execute. So we have left outer join. Then we have right outer join. Right. Then we have full outer join. How we do that? Same thing. Like inner join, we have to specify the outer join here. So if I want to perform left outer join, so I have to specify left outer join like that. And on based on the particular condition here. So how this will work? First, it will give the matching rows based on this particular condition. Then remaining rows from the left table here. But here we don't have any remaining rows, so we are going to get the same output in this particular case, right? So you can see 71. In the case of right outer join, first it will perform the inner join, means based on this particular condition, and then remaining rows from the right table. In the case of full outer joint, we have what? First, it will perform based on this particular joining condition, that is basically inner joint, then remaining rows from left and right table here. Okay. So we have discussed this thing. Like, I guess I have a tutorial on YouTube channel. You can just check out that. I don't think we have added as a part of the content.
The
So
outer join is same as inner join
no. Outer join will also
because
include the
using
tables.
methods are same.
No. Here for this particular table, you can see because we don't have any remaining rows from the left and right table. Okay. If we have remaining rows, then in that case, we'll get those rows as well. Okay. So I am sharing one link here. Just go through that. I have discussed in detail about different types of join. Okay. We'll add this video as a part of post content also. So we have added, you can see on our DBMS channel itself, we have a tutorial. Okay. So just go through that. I have discussed all the joints with examples in detail. Because for this outer joint, we don't have an example in this database. So you can just go through that. Okay. So this regarding the different types of joints we have.
Sir, did you discuss the schema of the ER diagram of the existing database? Any tutorial is there?
Schema for explaining the schema, right?
About these things, about the Postgre,
No.
tutorial for the Postgre and the schemas and what the content of the tables. Because we questions and we don't know how to use the left join somewhere is using, and I used
No, see,
like
in
that.
the OP, yeah, I guess we can do some question. Yeah, but see, in the case of left and right outer join, simply remember if you want to find out, let's say for example, I guess member and faculty, right? In that case, so faculty was not a member, right? So in that case, we can go for a left outer join. Okay, so let me execute
That's
that.
what that is tutorial is there for the explain about the existing DBMS, FLIs and ELIs. What is content? Understanding.
No. Okay, so let's go through this particular tutorial. So this will cover the different types of joins. Yes.
Sir, can we do one Python DB question?
Yeah, we'll go to a portal.
So question number 4, I thought it was very simple and straightforward, but why is it not executing? You just select guest team ID from matches where match state is equal to this.
Yeah.
So why?
Excuse me, sir, I was having a doubt.
Yeah, in OPE question or any question?
Yes. Sir, is the outer join equivalent to the natural join? Because
No.
they will.
So natural join will join based on the common attribute. So if the conditions are matching, we'll get the required output. That's it. In the case of outer join, we are going to get the based on the matching condition plus extra rows will be there from the right or left table based on the remaining based on the types of join we have used. So there will be more rows in the case of outer join.
Okay, sir, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. So let's try to discuss this particular question. Question number 4 from the mock test.
All public tests showed 100% right, but not the private test. Why?
Yeah. Private test cases are not there in SQL. Okay. So if you got 100 by 100, that's it. The test rate.
It is showing in public test case, sir, not in private.
Yeah, we don't have private test cases, only public test cases are there. So if we got 100 by 100 after executing this query, that's it. Okay. So we don't have any private test cases in the SQL.
Sir, question number 4 is different for me. So is it?
Yeah, that will be different. I guess only the guest team or host team will be different, right? Rest everything will be same.
No, question is something different for me.
Okay, first
yes,
we'll
sir,
discuss.
same. I got some Aravali, something like that.
Me too, I got the same.
Okay, you can share your question if you have any doubt. Okay, so you can see question based on the FLIS. So this will be the OPE portal. So problem statement along with the schema will be given to you. So first find the names of the guest team. So what we need to do? Name here of what? Guest team. So name of the team. So first you need to fix which table I need to use. So I know that I am going to get the name of the teams from the teams table here. It means I need to use the teams table here. That is fine. Then guest team here. How I can identify which team is the guest team here? Yes, anyone?
if the team ID is in the match.
Guest team ID, like
In the
Yes, team
matches
ID.
column, which is the guest team
That's
ID is equal to the team ID, that is required.
Good. And then matches played on this particular date. So that's it. I want name to select T dot name, right?
Sir, I went out. Like select from where we have to write in capital or small.
No, it will work in both the cases.
Okay.
Yeah. So from teams, now can we perform a join? Which type of join we can do here?
Teams
Does
as
anyone?
In
Yeah.
one.
Can we
Inner
perform
join.
the actual join here? No.
No, sir.
No.
So here we can do
Only join.
inner join.
Inner join.
Yeah, inner join matches as M on T dot team underscore ID. And what I need to put here equals to what?
M dot
Yes.
underscore ID.
Yes, because we are dealing with the guest team, so we have to use guest team ID. If I'm dealing with the host team, then I have to use host team ID here. Okay, so host underscore team ID, and then we have to put where matches played on. It is basically a match date here. So match underscore date equals to what? Whatever we have put here. Okay, so
Sir,
05.
double quotes or single quotes, both are.
No, the only single quote in the SQL. Okay.
Oh, achha, that was a mistake from my side.
Yeah. Double quote we use only in the select clause in the case of SQL. Okay, that's it. We don't use double quote anywhere inside the query. So you can see we got 100 by 100 and you can simply submit button. And one more important point, while doing a test run in the OPE exam, you can simply click on the submit button. Submit will automatically do a test run also and submit your query. There might be a possibility that during exam time some error happen from the portal side. So if you click on the submit, we are going to get your query here, right? So best way, instead of doing test run, you can simply submit button. You will get the score also and your query will get submitted also. And you can submit multiple times. There is no issue with that. Your last submission will be considered for the evaluation. Okay. So you can see this type of simple questions, right? And you can see 100 by 100. Once you got
So
this
how
100 out
many
of 100, that's
SQL
it.
question will be there? Like a DB, Python
Sir,
DB
these
also do?
You can see this OPU questions, right? So this 7th question is basically from mock test itself. So first 7 question is basically from SQL.
Okay, so in the exam also 7 question will be from
Yes.
SQL.
Yes, yeah.
And 2 from the DB Python.
And for equal marking, sir, or different marking?
No. So first 3 is basically having 2 marks each. Question number 4, 5, 6, 3 marks each. That is basically 6 plus 9. That is basically 15. The question number 7 is for 5 marks, 20, and the Python DB is basically 5 marks. Yeah, any one of this, so total 25 marks. So whatever the marks you are going to get, multiply by 4 out of 100, you are going to get the final score here. Okay. So
Sir,
2
is
marks,
this
3
is
marks.
this mock paper the previous year's paper or it is just made for us?
No, it's previous term paper. I guess it's last year paper. Okay. Okay. So
Will you again say the partition of the marks?
yeah, question number 1, 2, 3, 2 marks each. 4, 5, 6, 3 marks each. Question number 7, 5 marks. And question number this 8 or 9. So any one of these questions is basically for 5 marks. Total 25 marks paper.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So let's try to solve this question number 7 here. Then we'll go to a Python database question here. Okay. So tell me here what we need to do. Find the name, date of birth, and respective team name and the manager's name. Okay, so name and date of birth and the team name, manager's name of each player. So player's name I am going to get from players table, team name from teams table, manager's name from manager's table. So we have to use 3 tables here. Then what else? Whose jersey number is 39? Okay, so date of birth.
That's it.
So we have to use 3 tables here.
And put
Yes. Yes.
the equal columns.
Yeah, that we can do. We can go with the cross join or inner join also.
Inner
Both
join.
the things are
Inner
fine.
join.
So what we need to do name. So player name. So P dot name. Then date of birth, DOB, or you can do P dot DOB because I guess manager will also have date of birth. Yes. So respective team name, T dot name, and manager's name, M dot name here. That's it. From players table here, players as P, then join teams here as T on T dot team underscore ID
Equals to P dot.
yeah, equal to P dot underscore ID. So we have joined two tables here. Now, what we need to do? Third table is basically what?
User and alias.
Managers table.
Yeah, managers table. M on basically M dot team underscore ID equals to teams dot team underscore ID. That's it. So we have joined three tables. So this should be the answer. Let's see.
So where jersey number
Where team
equals
ID,
to
jersey
39.
number.
Okay, sorry. Yeah,
Just
we need to put the condition also here. Jersey number is basically from players table.
P dot jersey.
Yeah. So here we got the error. So you can see what the error is there. What is the error?
Sir, we need not to use alias.
Second line.
Line number 2, players P join table team. P dot team does not exist.
Say T dot team underscore
sorry.
in second line.
S is not present. Team only, right?
So I
Team
have
only,
one
right?
query here. So
Put.
don't we need to assign this PT as like table's name?
Yeah, already is a table name here. Player, this space P. So you can do as also, player as P, team as T. Both the things are fine. Or simply space and then you can use the name as well.
Okay.
Both.
Sir, in second line there's error, right? P in the second line.
Yeah, here previously it was teams dot underscore ID. So we have removed the S here. It's team underscore ID now, right? Now I will put jersey number equals to 99. What is the one? 39, right?
39.
Yeah. Yeah, 39. So you can submit this one. That's it. You can also enter, go to a full screen like that. Okay, so let's see here. What's the output? Yeah. So this is how we can perform joins between multiple tables here.
So can you show the output once, please, from test
Yeah,
cases? Scroll down.
Yeah, you can see what is the error now.
Sir, in
Sir, in the second line, in second line, you have put P on both sides. You have to put T on one side, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, here. Yeah, okay, this one. Correct. Incorrect select query means what? Output is not matching here. Okay. You can see the code. If any syntax error is there, it will throw an error here. So you can see the test cases. Now correct query 100 by 100, right?
Is there any order in equating the condition here?
Sorry,
P
can
dot here P dot T name team ID is equal to T no, team T dot team ID. We can reverse it.
Yeah, you can do that like that also, not an issue. Okay. So T dot team ID equals to M dot team ID also you can do, not an issue.
So
Okay.
can you please scroll down the console output? Scroll down.
Yeah. So here, if you want to see the output of this entire query, you can just scroll down. You can see the output at the last here. You can see. Okay. Create database. From here, you can see the
So
output.
here the header name is same name, so it won't be an issue, right? Like we can use aliases like
No. It's
T
fine.
name.
We are only going to match with the output here. That's it. Okay.
So it's not a good practice to write aliases like in the select statement first line P name as player name or T name as team's name or M name manager
Yeah, that
name.
you can do. Yeah, that you can do. Player underscore name. You can specify like that. Yeah. It's a good practice
It
to
will be wise.
specify the.
Yeah, because that having can create an issue, right? Like
Yes.
before.
So you can use the alias and you can use the name to the columns. Yeah, that is
Okay,
fine.
sir. Okay, sir. Got it.
So this is how you can see the output. If you want to see just select star from players, so just scroll down. Even though you will get the error incorrect select query, but you can scroll down to see the output of this particular query here. Okay. So here you can see the query. Any syntax issue is there with the code. Let's say, for example, if you put comma here, then you can see the error will come at the beginning only. Okay, like that. Okay, so this regarding the SQL part. So please try to solve all the mock test questions, and whatever we have discussed, that is good enough to solve all the 7 questions here. Okay, in the OPE exam. So just focus on
Sir,
the
what
different
type of
types of
join?
joins. Huh?
Sir, what type of join is used in this code?
Here, inner join. So either you can specify simply join or inner join. Both the things are same. Okay.
Sir, would you please attempt a Python question that
Yeah.
is compulsory so that
Yes.
we can get a hang of it?
Yes. We'll go to the Python question now. Okay. So here let's
questions or any one out of these 5, 6.
Yeah. So see, for practice purpose, we have these 2 questions, and in week 7, you can see we have, I guess, 5, 6 questions for practice for Python DB. Okay. So you can solve any one of the question, like you can solve all the questions. So that is good enough for OPE exam. So let's try to solve the question from.
So do the options only one Python question I have to solve, not all, no?
No, only one question. Huh?
Only
Yes.
one. For full marks. If I.
Yes, only one question. You have to get it correct. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So here, there is some fixed.
Sir,
Yes.
in OP point of view, inner joint is enough for mostly enough for to.
Yes, yes. Almost every question you can use inner join. That is fine.
Okay, sir.
So go with the inner join only. That's the best way.
To simplify our life, we can go with any other joints if we need it very well, right?
Yeah. If you are good at, you know what how different types of join works, then you can first perform natural, then inner, outer. That you can do, but best way is to go with the inner join only. Okay.
Yes, sir.
For exam purpose, yeah. So
Thank
see, yeah. So let me full screen. Okay, fine. So you can see this thing you have to copy paste here, right? So let me skip this part first here. So see, in every question, what you need to do, you have to write these 3 lines, then file equals to open, and whatever the file name you have given to you. So in the question, you can see the file name will be present, number.txt, player.txt, name.txt, date.txt. Whatever the file name will be there, you have to change it here, comma, read. So we are opening the file in the read mode here. Whatever we have stored in this particular file, we are storing in the file variable here. Okay. Now, once you import these 3 libraries and once you open the file, then we have try except block, which it's for error handling purpose. We have discussed that thing in Python course, right? So see here we are creating a connection. So connection, we are creating one variables. So connection equals to, this is very important here. Okay. So most of the students do mistake in this particular case. Already it is given to you, but what they will do, see here in the question, it is like this. Okay. So here, what we need to do, connection equals to psycho pg2 dot connect. So remember this psycho pg2 dot connect here. Dot connection, not a con, the thing. Psycho pg2 dot connect, and in bracket we have to put all these things. Okay. So remember, some people don't remember the spelling here, so that again creates the issue, right? So remember this particular library we have to
one more
import.
thing. In
Yes.
some of your earlier video, you mentioned con equal to none.
Yeah, so instead of connection, I just create CONN. This is a variable name we are giving. That is fine. You can do any name here. But here, while creating the connection, here dot connect should be there. So here you can give any name. It's a variable name only, right? Connection, con, C, ABCD, any name you can give. But that name you have to use here. Okay, that variable. Okay. So psychopg2.connect, then in bracket you have to put like this what we have given to you. Don't put D in capital letter or U in capital letter. No. So this will throw an error here. Okay. So many people do this mistake. They type here, but they put D in capital letter. Don't do like that. Whatever is given to you in lowercase only you have to put here, right? U in lowercase, everything here. So first write it down, then comma, then user this one. So first, don't do mistake. Don't put in uppercase. You have to use comma after every database user, password, host, like that. That's it. So once you create this connection, so we have successfully connected to a database here. Now we are creating one cursor. So cursor, you can give any name here, CURC cursor equals to connection. Whatever the variable name you have created, that name dot cursor function we have to do, right? Now, because we need to execute the query here, so either you can just create one variable query, then here you can see F string here, F, whatever the query based on the requirement that you have to type. And here you can see.
So I have question here. In the query equal to F string, then the query, what is the meaning of this F? This thing.
Format type, I guess.
String formatting here we are doing, okay? So F string formatting we say. So whatever the year we want to put here, that is the output of some particular function here you can see. If you read the question carefully, you can see. So the question is what? We need to write the Python code to print ISBN numbers of the books which are published in the given year. Here the year is obtained by the value of this particular function. So what is the value of this particular function? That is basically year here, right? So if you look at the schema, so we just require one table. Select ISBN number from book underscore catalog where year equals to what? So that year is basically output of this particular function here. Okay. So you can see the function is given to us. Okay. Now, but after the sample output at x, you have to read the value of x. The value of x is given in this number.txt file. And using that particular number, you have to find out the value of L, and then that you have to use inside your SQL query. Okay. So see f equals to this one, then we have whatever the query will be there. Find name or ISBN number or referee name, whatever will be, you have to put inside f in quotation like this. Then year equals to what? So there will be one unknown which you have to find out based on the given requirement. So that you can specify like this. There are multiple string formatting technique, right? I guess I already discussed in the week 7 live session. So just go through that. Okay, it's already a part of the content. So just go
Can
through
we do
this.
cursor dot execute and triple colon triple comma
Yes.
and then write the whole thing? That's how I
Yes,
was
yes.
taught in
Yeah,
one
yeah.
of the sessions.
So here instead of calling the variable, I can simply put the entire query here as well. Okay, that also we can do. Okay.
Sir, like week 2, 3 grading assignment and the OPP mock question are enough for OPP crack.
Yes, yes. Week 2, 3, and week 7 specifically. So for this is
Like
good
week
enough for
7 is
OPE.
week 7 is limited. We have to change some things and
Yeah, that's it only. 90% of the code will remain same in every question here.
only query is change mainly queries and name file of name.
Sir, could you, sir, when we want to access some data, when we use percentage %s, we don't need to use anything else, no, sir? Percentage %s will work for everything. I just want to confirm.
No, percentage S is for string, percentage D for I guess integer value.
Yes, yes.
So right. So
Yes.
Sir, could you
percentage.
give an example where you use percentage %s and percentage D? One
Yeah.
example.
So that's what I said. In the week 7 session, I have discussed all the string formatting. So watch this particular video, Python DB live session. Okay, here. So I have discussed everything in detail. So just follow this. You can easily solve both the questions of Python DB in OPE. Okay, just watch this session. That's it.
Okay, sir. Got it.
And
So
if it
see,
is same kind of question, like the same given
yeah. So see,
function.
90% of the code will remain same here. Only the file name will get changed. The SQL query will get changed here, right? So here everything will be same. You have to create a cursor, connection.cursor, then query. So according to the question, you have to change the query. Then cursor.execute, you have to execute the query. Whatever the output of the query will be there, we are going to store in the result variable. So cursor.fetch all. So we have fetch all, fetch mini, fetch one. So fetch one will be fetch first row only. Fetch mini, we have to specify number of rows, but fetch all will fetch all the output of this particular query. So best way to go with the fetch all here.
So,
But
sir, result, how will the data be arranged? List of lists or
it is basically
tuple?
a list of tuples.
Okay, sir. So each row is a tuple and the list of all these tuples will be whole result.
Whole result, yes. So that's why
Okay.
we are using a for loop here, okay?
so till cursor is equal to connection dot cursor will be same in all of the queries, right?
Yes, yes. In all the question, entire code will be same. Only the file name will get changed. Here, line number 15, your SQL query will get changed. And here also you need to use for loop only, because if you observe, if I simply print this, okay. So let me. Here we have, I guess.
Sir, one question is confirmed, right? This type.
No, there are two questions, and both the questions are this type only. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So see, instead of this print, what we are doing, we are simply going to print result here. Now let's see what's the output of this result here. So this will be a list of tuples. Yeah. So to access the element of the list, we have to apply the for loop, right? So many student close imports is. I guess I have copy pasted 2 times.
Sir.
Okay. Okay, stop requested 2 times here. This is good enough to close this bracket. Okay, let's see.
Sir, in line number 22,
Yeah, in line number 22, yes.
the L inside this format string is the value
Sir, print
stored
is
in the value of the file stored in the variable, that variable L above.
Yeah. So L is what we calculated here. L equals to the functions given to us 2000 plus 5x plus 3. But x is basically stored in the file. So we have read the file, x equals to file dot read, and then we have converted that x to integer because when we read the value, that is basically string here, right? So we have to convert that into an integer, and the output of this is basically my year. This our requirement is, you can see, right? The year is obtained by the value of this particular function L of x, right? So
So
first
in the
we have
11,
calculated the value of L, and then we are using the L here.
so in the line 11, x this parameter reads all the values of the file, right? Number txt.
Yes.
So
So
why have you added 3 to that 5 times in text plus 3?
it's required in the question, right? So output of this function here given to us, right? You can see here. The function will be different for everyone.
Yes,
Simple
sir,
we need
it's
to change
different
this.
in our case. Okay.
Yeah. So see here, if you observe, we have just print the result here. What is this? What is this? List of tuples, right? So you can see we just have ISBN number here. If I simply say select star, so I will get all the things, but one row will be a one tuple here, right? In the output. So we need to use for loop here because we are interested in this particular output, right? So for that purpose, we'll go for a for loop. For I in result, I want to do what? So I is basically what? This tuple here now, entire tuple. And if I want this element,
Zeroth
which
of
index
I.
position? Zeroth of
Print
I. So I am
LCD.
going to print I here. So if I just simply print I, so that will not give me the required output here. So we should
First
again
time.
do the same
Sir,
mistake here.
sir, can
So
we index
every
as well 0, 0?
sorry, where?
Yes, sir.
Instead of the for loop, can we just index 0, 0? So 0 is the first element of the list and 0
Huh.
is the first element of the tuple.
Yeah, print result 00, right?
Yes, that's what
That will work, yeah. But the best way is to go for a for loop because if we have multiple ISBN number in that particular year,
Yes,
in that case, right?
then I'll print multiple. Got it, sir. Got it.
Yeah. So see, every time when you store the output in result, you have to go for a for loop in every question. For I in result, print I of 0. So this also you have to use, put the same thing. No need to change it here. Only change will happen at the file name and the SQL query. And once you got the output, what you want to do with that output here. So here we are simply printing the output. That's it. But if you look at some other questions, once we got the output, we were doing something else also, right? So that will be a different only. Rest everything is same in every question. We'll execute this one. You can see 100 by 100. Now let's go with week 7. Any question we can try. Let's try with
Sir,
practice
can,
Sir,
5.
can you
can you
give an example of percentage D question? That will be helpful, sir.
Okay, percentage D. Let's go with the same thing here. This
Sir,
question.
ninth question. Question 9, sir. Question 9.
Okay, we'll solve question 9 and we'll use percent D there. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
here you can see the question is basically same thing. We need to print the name of the referee. Okay, main referee here. So main referee is from the name of the referee from referees table, but who is main referee? That I am going to get in the match referee. So referee is basically main referee here. So we need to join the tables then for a given match date. But what is match date? We don't know. The input to your program file name date.txt that has the match date as the word of the first word of the file. So already match date is given into this particular file. Okay, then what we need to do? The output name of the format as follows. So here we have what? The last name is displayed followed by the initials of the first name, then the full stop, a space, and then the initial of the middle name here. So by SQL query, we are going to get this particular name of the referee, Kennedy Sapa. But the output must be in this particular format. So this will get changed here. So this simple query to get this particular output, right? But from this one, how to get this one, that you have to think. That is basically a little bit of work. That is what a question 9 will look like. Okay. So if I simply copy paste everything here, I will just change. I don't double copy paste here.
Sorry,
Okay, we'll remove this. Yes.
Your screen is not visible.
Oh, screen is not visible?
No, visible.
No, it's okay. Yeah. Just refresh. Yeah. So here you can see everything is same. File equals to
File name should
date.txt. Yes, date.txt no, here. Yeah. So file name must be date.txt. That's it. And whatever we are going to store in the file, you can see we can store in some variable x equals to file dot read. We can see we are going to read that name. If you want to see what is stored in that particular file, you can also try to print x here. You can check out that. But again, one more important thing, what students do, they will print the value of x. They will see what date is stored in this particular file, and then they are going to use that date here. Again, don't do this mistake, because at the back end we have a different date. If I change the date, then your query must work there. If I simply change the date in the date.txt file, then your query will not work in that case. So don't print. You can see the date here, but don't use it in the SQL query directly. You have to use the variable name only. Okay. So here, what will be the query if I just want the name of the main referee? So that will be what? Select name from the referee.
Select referee.name from matches. Natural join.
Referees. Natural join. Can you perform natural join? No, there is no matching condition here, right?
So from referee and matches we can do.
No, we don't require matches here. We just want name of the referee from the match is given to us. Yeah, date is given to us, right? So we want name also. So 3 tables are required here, I guess.
So referees, match referees, and matches.
Yes,
These
3 tables
three
are
tables
required
will
here.
be required there.
Correct. We'll join all the 3 tables first. So here we have referees, then that is basically Yamar on Yamar dot what? Referee.
Match
Because here,
num.
no, first we need to join the referees with the match referees, right? Based on the referee underscore ID here. Right? So MR dot referee, MR referring to match referee, and here R is referring to a what? A referees table here, right? So R dot referee underscore ID. Okay. So you can see, and again we are performing a join operation with the matches table here. Matches as M on M dot match underscore number equals to MR dot match underscore number. So here I have performed a joining operation between the 3 tables. This is what we have.
Sir, there you wrote
Yeah,
OM, sir.
OM. In place of ON, you have written OM.
Oh, this is ON here, right? So here we have just joined the 3 tables, but what I want, where date equals to this particular date here. Now let's see where match underscore date. So match underscore date equals to what? So if you want here, date is basically what? Instinct varchar, right? So we have to use quotation here. So we can simply use square curly bracket, and whatever the variable name we have given, that is x, but that should be in the string quotation. So here we are going to get what? The output of that one, and then we are going to print the result. Let's see. It is not the correct one yet, but we'll see. We have few more things to add here. We'll see the output. Okay, so what we got here? Line number 16. What's the error? I guess it should be in the same line. Okay, I put, because otherwise we have to use 3 quotation there.
Sir, your screen is not visible to me. I don't know why I logged out.
Can you rejoin?
Yeah, I have done that 3-4 times.
Okay. It's visible for everyone, right?
Yeah.
No problem for
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here I guess what's the issue? Match underscore referee join, right? Uh, Referee, then we have join match referees on match table, and we have join matches here as well, right? And then we have M on this match number. I guess this is correct. Let's see. Okay,
Sir,
it's
I
taking.
think there should be R dot name, sir.
Name is you can see we got the two output here. Why we got two output? We got the referee name, but what is this? I guess a date we have also printed here. Yeah, so I will remove this one. So see, we got this particular name, but this is not a required format here. Our required format is like this. If we have Asit Kumar Sarkar, then output must be Sarkar. So last name, then the first name, then dot, then space, then the last name here, middle name here, like that we want. Now we need to convert this particular required thing into this output into this particular case. So we want Louis, then space, then T dot space J dot. This is the output we want. Now what to do in this case? Now tell me.
You
So
have to
see,
create a
in
Python
Sir,
function.
So we can
first get the
user
first
defined
string slice
function.
it and get the last.
okay. First, what we need to do? So we have just simply print this I of 0, that is basically this name. Now, how to proceed further?
Name equals
We
to
can
dot
split it into
Store all three
parts.
names in different.
Yeah, we can do one thing. We can store all the three names in a different variable, and then we can do like that, right? So here, if I say, but how we can do? Let's say, for example, I'm storing n equals to this I of 0, right? So this will be what? Louis, this one. Now, how to store first name, last name? How to do like that? Yes, anyone? And it's basically this one.
Can we convert it to list?
How we can do that?
Dot
name
split.
dot split. Yeah.
And not split based on what? Space.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If I split this one, let's see. I will try to print ln here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have converted that into a list. Now what we want in the output is simply what print? We want the ln of 0, right? ln of
ln
0
of
na?
-1.
ln of -1, correct. Then plus or what?
So you can put
ln of
F
colon
string.
-1.
Use F string to
F
use
string?
yeah. For
We can
a
also
dot.
add a space between that.
Now we can have to add space. How to add space? Quotation, then simply space will work. This will work. Then we have ln of what we have first name, that is
Colon till
basically
-1.
0. Yes, sir.
0 to 0.
0 to 0.
So
Is this
that
correct?
is not a
Yes, sir.
space. There should be full points, sir.
A point is also
Need to
required.
slice. Slice.
Or we can simply do one thing here. We can store this in first name, last name like that. Then fn, then what happened? Then we can merge like that also. Fn equals to first name is basically ln of this 0. Middle name is basically equals to what? ln of 1. That thing also you can do here.
So, but in this case, if someone does not have middle name, then
Format is given for that.
Yeah, in that case, output should be what? Kennedy Sapam. So Sapam last name, then the first name here, right? So this should be a what? In that case, will this work? In that case, all that will work, right? No.
Sir, here if
So
and
we
else.
can do.
Yes, sir. If else statement.
If else statement, yeah, that also we can go for it. If else statement. So let me check what I have done here.
So for the last,
There is
what we can do for the last name, we can do L of -1, and for the rest of the name, we can do colon till -1, and we join, and using formatted string, we can join it. Like
so
rest
for
of,
last name, we can do ln of -1.
and for the for the first, we can do starting till the -1, colon till -1.
For first name, 0 to -1. What about the middle name? So this will no 0 to -1.
Yes, so then in this case, it will be covered only. I have done it this way only.
So what about the middle name then?
Middle name will be covered in this only, sir. In the
So
first name only.
-1.
We can do. If you allow the chat box, then
That
we
should
can.
be 0
So
to
we
1.
can.
0 to 1 here. But
To
again -1. What about the
So
middle
we.
name?
So we can do.
0 to 1.
Use a better approach for that, sir.
Tell
So
me.
for that
Sir, I used
initial.
a for loop, sir. In the graded assignment question, same question came. So we index the last element and then we use a for loop and add every first element with a dot. Because in the private test cases, we don't know how long the name could be. It could be of 5, words. So I think we have to use a for loop.
Sir, we can also slice by counting the output, whatever is required, including that
Yeah, there are
spaces.
multiple ways of doing it. For loop will also work. Yeah, because for name in this particular list, ln, then we want to do what ln of. But in that case, how you are going to deal with the middle
So
name?
can you open the chat box once?
Okay, you have pasted the code.
Yes, sir. We can write our own codes in the
Yeah.
chat box. Then.
Can you share the code? I will. Middle name we have to do because it will work in the main we have. But what about the third one?
Sir, this whole output is a string, so we can slice that later from by counting there
Yeah, slicing also we can do.
and
But
store in that middle name and last name.
yeah, but
And
what
after
if
that,
middle name is not there? In that case, how to proceed?
so we need to by saying the output, we can string the first letter by counting from left 0 to that letter and store in the last.
We show the result.
Okay, so if I just say
Any of the method,
So best is defining a function. If len part is equal to 1, return parts like that you can do.
yeah,
Now, sir,
but
we can declare a variable called name, and we can store that last -1 index of this split part, and then we can write a separate variable initials for storing the initial letters of the remaining parts of the name, like the first name and the middle name if there are any.
so this will be first and last name here. Middle name, how can you tell me?
Sir, only the last name part is correct. For the initials part, we can apply or do the for loop that will run from the starting to the that is from ratio to -1. So that will just exclude the last name, and it will eventually run from the first and the middle name and so
Yeah,
on.
can you paste your code? You can.
Sir,
Anyone submitted this as a mock test? Can you
yes,
paste
sir, I
your
have
code?
done that. Sir, please enable the chat box.
That's enable only in a chat box.
No, it's not enabled.
Oh.
So it's continuous chat is off. It shows.
Okay. How I can? Okay, participant send message.
Yes, sir. Now we are.
You have defined the function name and then okay, format name, full name. So what we are doing?
Okay. If length is equals to 3, print this one, I'll shift this one, I'll shift this one. Yeah, this is what I guess we can do also. So here it should be what? So here it should be A here. So here M equals to we like to see indentation is correct here. Yeah, I guess. So here we are splitting the length of M is equals to 3. So we are doing to print this one. Otherwise, if it is 2, then we are going to print this one. Otherwise, yeah, this is correct. I guess this will work.
So we have to spare the length, otherwise it will not work, sir.
Sorry? Else if, yeah.
Spare the length.
If there are 3 names, then it will execute this one. If 3 names are not there, if the length are 2, then it will execute this one. So you can see incorrect code. Why? There is no space between T and J. So here it should be what? Again, I need to add plus, and then I need to add this. Sorry, this one here, right? So that is basically a space. So this will be correct now. Yeah, so you can see 100 by 100, right? So see, everything will remain same. Same thing you have to follow from here. Only file name will get changed here. Only query will get changed. And the rest, once you get the output, once you come to this line number 19, based on the requirement, your logic will get changed here. Again, this thing will be a same. Only this thing you have to do according to the requirement. Rest everything is same, and the SQL query and the name file name will get changed. So only you have to see for the correct SQL query and the correct required thing here. That's it. Okay. Almost every code will be the same in all the questions of Python DB. You can solve both the questions here like that. Okay. I guess this thing is clear. Okay.
Sir,
so please
I
try
had
to
one.
solve all the questions. Yes.
Sir, one small clarification I had. Could I share my screen once, sir?
Okay. So let me ask any other student. Do you have any question? Anyone?
Yes.
Here the M equal to A dot split should come inside for loop, right? If there are multiple result of the query.
No, here we just have one name here. If we have multiple name, then in that case, we'll not get a required output here because no.
The entire print function also should come inside for loop. Like we are going to print for every iteration.
So entire thing should come inside the for loop in that case. But we ask for specific match date, so only one referee will be there. So in that case, you can work with. Otherwise, if multiple referees are there, then yeah, you can put inside the for loop as well.
So one more question is like in the query template also you're giving like year is equal to, right? In the query template, like in line 15. So is it going to be always a single output? Like here we gave match date equal to. So is it going to be a single input or do we need
single input only? Okay. So better use F, then double quotation, put the SQL query into one line, then use this curly bracket, then X, that's it, right? We can also use %d here. So that is basically %d because it is basically what we have as integer, right? Sorry, t is it's a string. Then we can use again, I guess in that we have to use in bracket or what format. In bracket we have to specify the X here. So this thing should also work, I guess. Here %s or what?
So when we execute it, I think we have to write it in the something like that.
Flower brackets.
Curly bracket. Yeah, there is a different thing. I'm not getting it right now, but yeah, whatever we have discussed, just follow this simple one. No need to make it complicated. Just use F, then use curly bracket. Just put the variable inside that. That's it. Okay.
Sure.
So,
sir, could I share my screen once, sir?
Yeah. So that's it from my side. Try to solve all the OP question and the remaining question from a weekly assignment. Okay. Yeah, now you can share.
What will the time given for this?
I guess 90 minutes to 2 hours. Yeah.
This time
Sir,
it's
in
3 hours.
this,
Yeah.
sir, in this question, so the live session that I attended in this sem, this is how the instructor explained. So I got used to it. So what I wanted to confirm, sir, is here we are use percentages because it's a string over here. LL is a string.
Yes.
So, but as you explained in your SQL, integer, even if you put it as a string, it works out, no, sir?
Integer also.
So here, for all cases, we can use percentage S. I just wanted to confirm.
Basically, we use percent %s and d for string and integer. Or d means decimal thing, fraction values. S means basically a string here, right? So yeah, in SQL we saw it work. So I guess it should work. But if we know that it's integer, so we can go with percent %d. I guess we can check it. Yeah.
Percentage D. Okay, sir.
Percentage
So
D,
only percentage S is for string,
for string.
and percentage D is for integer.
Yeah, for numeric values we can say.
Or float, anything.
Yeah, decimal or integer value. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more thing I would want to confirm is, sir, when I use this cursor execute over here, because only it's one, I remember learning that we have to put one extra comma. But suppose if there are two things, do I have to put the extra comma at the end? Let's say LL, comma, let's say some M.
Yes. Yes.
I have
if
to
you are
put
using
the
two
extra.
placeholder, percent %s and then again one more percent %s or percent %d, then you have to use LL, then other variable, then again comma like that.
Right, sir. Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
We are giving the input tuple here.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyone, any other doubts? Okay, so that's it. All the best for your OPE exam.
Thank you,
We
sir.
have
Thank you, sir.
session tomorrow as well. Let me check the calendar. If possible, we'll take session tomorrow, but that is basically based on the week 10, not for OP. We'll see, because week 10 deadline is on Sunday, I guess. So we need to cover that.
Sir, recording of this section will be
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Yeah, already on the YouTube. I will share the link. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for Python DB, I will suggest you watch week 7 live session. And for SQL part, whatever we have discussed, it is good enough. Okay.
Sir, I have a question. Sir, the link of OPP exam is not showing in calendar now.
No, no. Before 24 hours, you will get the link. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
You'll
you,
get an
sir.
email
Thank you
from the
for
I
support
am
team.
asking, sir, DBMS and PDSA both OPPs on same day, 7.
It might be possible. It depends. Different slots, but morning and the evening or afternoon, like that.
Okay.
Okay, then. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.